So today's how-to is about how you would go about installing software on your iPad first generation, or as I say, apps on your first generation iPad, when your iPad only goes to iOS 5.1.1. Some apps require you to have iOS 6 or above, and of course, if you've got a first generation iPad, it will only go to iOS 5.1.1. And the fix for this, or the workaround, is very, very simple. All we're going to do is we're going to use iTunes to download our app, and then we're going to go back to our iPad and install it. So as you can see here, I have iTunes already set up, and here we got Facebook app, which, as you can see here, requires iOS 7. And all I'm going to do now is go back up the top here and click on the link to download the app. And what's happening here is I'm purchasing the app. It's going to download it to my computer. We're not going to use the sync capabilities whatsoever with my computer. All I'm doing is I'm using iTunes to purchase the app, whether it's free or payable. Now this works essentially for the majority of apps. A lot of the apps that you want to use, eBay, Facebook, Messenger, those sort of things, this technique works absolutely fantastic, absolutely fine. Obviously, it doesn't work for all apps, but it would work for the majority of the apps. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to head over to my iPad, and I'm now going to go ahead and install the app. Before we get started with this workaround, I just wanted to show you what happened when I tried to install the app before downloading it on my PC. So I'm going to go ahead and do a search for the Facebook app on my iPad. There it is, Facebook for iPad. So I'll just click on that, and you'll get some results coming up. And there it is, Facebook social networking for iPad. So I'll go ahead now and I will click on free and install app. And what you will get is a message popping up saying you require iOS 7 or later. So the workaround is, instead of trying to install the app from clean, you go to the purchased button at the bottom of your app store, click on that, and you will be presented with a list of apps that you've purchased that you've done on your computer, in this case, Facebook. So we go ahead and click on that. Then we go ahead and we click on install. And what you're presented with is a message that says, this requires iOS 7. Would you like to install an earlier version? Obviously, at this point, you go ahead and you would download and click on download to download the earlier version. And it's that simple. You go ahead now and you can install an earlier version of the app as opposed to the one that requires iOS 6 or 7 or what it might be. And there you go. I am Rob Lucas for RLS Computer Services. Thanks for watching.